This is a live broadcast by Edo State Governor Mr. Godwin Obaseki addressing COVID-19 second wave pandemic in Edo State on December 23, 2020.
Compliments of the season to you, my great people of Edo State. The reason why I have decided to address you today is to bring to your attention that a second wave of COVID-19, which has been ravaging the world, has now hit us in Edo State. As at this morning, we have recorded 32 active cases, with 4 new cases in the last 24 hours. Experts have warned that from experience, the second wave of any pandemic is usually larger than the first. This is why, as a government, we are very concerned. Arising from the experience which we gained during the last outbreak of COVID-19, we now have in place a robust disease surveillance system in the state with well-trained contact tracers who can undertake active case searches. We have 4 PCR molecular laboratories that can undertake large numbers of tests with procedures to promptly obtain results from these laboratories. Our case management system is intact to provide care for confirmed cases. We also have 4 well-equipped functional isolation centers which are spread across the state. Even though we have created a capacity to respond to this new outbreak of COVID-19, our strategy to cope with the second wave is to decrease the incidence of the disease and to decrease the mortality from the disease. In order to decrease the number of COVID-19 cases and reduce deaths from this second wave, we must emphasize public enlightenment. As much as possible, you should avoid crowded places, and close contact with other people. We appreciate that during this Yuletide period, there are normally lots of interactions with family and friends. But unfortunately, we will have to sacrifice this old practice so that we can be alive to enjoy many more Christmases and year-end activities in future. Consequently, government has decided to reintroduce the following measures in Edo State to limit the spread of the second wave of COVID-19, particularly during this holiday period. The wearing of face masks is mandatory in public places. There should be a drastic reduction in the number of people attending religious, political, and social gatherings in any one place. People are advised not to patronize or enter any public facility without hand wash stations, which are provided with soap and running water. All schools in the state will remain shut until January 18, 2021. In line with the federal government directive, we have now adjusted our curfew to begin from 12 midnight to 4 a.m. daily, beginning from today, December 23rd, 2020, except on December 31st, 2020. Let me use this opportunity to thank religious leaders for their support and assistance during the first wave of the pandemic. I encourage them to actively continue to disseminate information on adhering to safety guidelines to halt the spread of the disease. Several corporate institutions, particularly banks, have done very well so far in enforcing social distancing and other safety measures. They are encouraged to intensify efforts this time around to ensure that we curb the spread of this deadly virus together. Market unions and trade associations are encouraged to rally their members to adhere to public safety guidelines, which are outlined to halt the spread of this disease. Do not sell items to anyone not wearing face masks so that they do not put your life at risk. For our brothers and sisters returning from abroad, we urge you to contact the Edo Emergency Operations Center on this toll-free number, 0800 362 5000. 0800-362-5000. As we celebrate this season of love, we must be circumspect so as not to lose our loved ones. In as much as government will enforce the rules relating to COVID-19 in Edo State, it is important that each and every one of us take personal responsibility to protect ourselves and the people around us. We must abide by all public health and safety measures to ensure that we are safe. We appreciate the burden and dislocation which these restrictions cause our citizens and hope that with the discovery of COVID-19 vaccines, this will be the last wave of the epidemic we'll have to deal with. Just as we collectively fought the first wave of COVID-19 together earlier this year, if we remember to wash our hands regularly with soap and water, keep a safe distance from other people and wear face masks when in public, we will similarly overcome this wave. Except it is absolutely necessary to go out, please stay at home. Thank you very much. I wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.